Hello everyone. So in this lecture we will see concept of regression lines. So we have this data of advertisement expenditure and sales, and we are considering this advertisement expenditure as X and sales as Y. So in regression analysis, we have two columns. First, when advertisement expenditure is of 2 lakh, then sales is 10. When advertisement expenditure is of 8, then sales is of 14 lakh, and so on. So suppose we need to find sales. We need to find this sales when advertisement expenditure is of 25 lakh rupees. Or second situation, you need to find required advertisement expenditure when target sales is of 45. So you will see there are two concepts. In first, we are finding Y on the basis of X. So this is Y on X. And second, we are finding X on the basis of Y. Two things. So in regression analysis, we will see impact of one variable into the second variable in two ways, either Y on X or X on Y. So in simple regression, as there are two variables, so we are studying simple regression. In simple regression, we are studying linear regression. So in linear regression, there are two types of regression line. First is Y on X and second is X on Y. For this, we will use Y on X, and for this second, we will use X on Y. And to find these regression line, Y on X and X on Y, we have two methods. First is known as least square method and second is known as deviation method. The form of Y on X and X on Y in least square method is Y is equal to A plus BX, where Y is dependent variable and X is independent variable. Just like in this case, you need to find Y. So Y is dependent variable and X is already given. So this is considered as what? Dependent variable, independent variable. Now, same for second, this is X is equal to C plus dy, where X is dependent variable and Y is independent variable. This is just like second case. Now, second method, deviation method, and the form of equation in deviation method is this first, y minus y bar is equal to b yx x minus x bar, and second is x minus x bar b xy into y minus y bar. This is the second form. So you can find y bar and x bar from this data set by using summation x divided by n and summation y divided by n. And main thing is to find byx and bxy. This byx is what? This byx is regression coefficient y on x. And this bxy is regression coefficient x on y. So when we are talking about y on x, we are writing y first and then x. And when we are writing x on y, we are writing x first and then y. So to find byx and bxy for deviation method, we have three methods. First in terms of R, second by arithmetic mean, third by assumed mean. Same three methods for bxy also. So for this type of situation, for the same data, we have form of question. So form of question is this: for the given data of advertisement, expend and sales, this is this one, first is X, second is sales, Y. Find regression relation for sales on advertisement. So you need to find relation for Y on the basis of X, and this means Y on X. And second is what? Advertisement expenditure on sales. So you need to find this advertisement expenditure on sales on the basis of sales. So this is considered as X on Y. And for these two things, we have two methods. First is known as least square method, second is deviation method. So that's why using least square method and deviation method. And with the help of these two relationships, you can also find advertisement expenditure You can also find sales when advertisement expenditure is of 25. This means if this quantity is 25, then you can find this sales, and you can find advertisement expenditure also when target sales is of 25. So this is the complete concept of regression analysis. In next lecture, I will explain how to find regression relationship, this y on x, x on y, on the basis of least square method. So I hope you understand this concept of regression analysis, simple regression analysis. So please like my video and subscribe my channel, Ganet Coach. Have a nice day. Thank you.